Welcome back to Dat Game Shorts. Now, not many of you would know, but I really love collecting retro video games. And when I heard that one of my favorite retro video games of all time was taken up by a Japanese indie developer and turned into a dat goodness game, I mean, I had to play it. Oh, Japan.
The game in question is Girl vs. Girl, but the game it's ripping off is Spy vs. Spy. If you have played this gem of the 80s, then you'd get a gold star. If not, I don't blame you. Not many people have heard of this game. Spy vs. Spy was originally a comic found in Mad magazine, about two spies always trying to one-up each other in the most painful way possible. Then, Spy vs. Spy for the Master System hit the scene. A two-player beat-em-up / treasure hunting game. Looting rooms for your items of interest such as a bag, some money, and whatever the hell that is. Once you've looted everything, you head to the airport and make a getaway, but not before giving an evil laugh to the audience. To make things more fun, you can booby-trap rooms with weapons like boxing gloves or bombs, making the mayhem even more crazy. It's a great game to sit around with friends and do shots to. The NES version, to be honest, didn't hold up to this version. The music and sneaky ways of the Master System version had me hooked. Later they made a PlayStation 2 remake, which to my surprise not only had an amazing story-based game, but kept the multiplayer elements of the original, while spicing it up with some new weapons.
And somewhere in Japan, some guy turned around and said, "I want a sexy version of that game!"
It's one of the few Japan adult games that has unique gameplay, and the only one I know that has this gameplay at all. The physical sales of this game did so well, they rewarded customers with a special in-game money reward, and an awesome box to go with it. Hell, when I got my copy from dlsite.com, they included the box art. How awesome is that? So, Girl vs. Girl. Well, the title screen seems to burst with Shantae-style anime girls. And what the hell is Tronbon doing here? The first thing I love about this game is it's in English. The second, it has controller support. Finally, no random key functions. I can play Girl vs. Girl in a Spy vs. Spy style. So we arrive at Porn Game Island.
Yeah, can I book 2 tickets to Porn Game Island, please? No, this isn't a joke!
So Guri and her seal, Mamakichi, are here to hunt for treasure. But first we're going to stop by the local store for some gear, including the Scouter from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, now that we've got the Scouter, it's time to go to the Spy House. Okay, I'll give the game credit. The first level is a direct rip of Spy vs. Spy, but what the hell, it's a tribute. So you bump into this girl who also wants treasure from the house. So it's Girl vs. Girl. By the way, it looks like she spray painted a Metapod and glued it to her top. So the game. It plays the same as Spy vs. Spy with some extra touches. First off is the laughing button. Second, there is armor and health. Why? Because if you attack each other, you lose clothing, as well as a lot of blood. But the clothing is where it counts. Now, there is a few different traps in this one, more dat game type traps, such as this horse. If you walk into a room rigged up with this trap, expect a bit of saddle up surprise. There's also a meter for arousal in case you enjoy things like the horse too much. Okay, let's get our spice. Oh, damn it! Well, at least my failure is kinda hot, but I will not be defeated. Round 2, you bitch! Using the map is essential to find all the objects, but it's a good way to trick people if you've hidden a trap in that room. Yes! Now with that out of the way, we can drop the loot at the store and continue. One thing I didn't mention, by the way, is how fucked the store chick is. Check out the descriptions of some of these traps. Death Spike. It will skewer the victim unless you're a cute girl, in which case it's going up your butt. Doesn't that excite you?
Well, thank God I'm not a cute girl.
Also, she's into headless people. Yeah, I'm a go. The next stage being a temple not only changes the map and the theme, but the items have changed as well, which is a big thing. Spy vs. Spy didn't need to do that, but it's nice to see the makers of this game balanced it with sexy stuff while making each level pop. This game is quite a sexy parody of a game I loved growing up with, and you know what? It didn't ruin my childhood at all. In fact, I think it's an awesome tribute. There are a few small things I could pick at the game, like the HUD system not being the best, but for a game that lives up to the classic Spy vs. Spy and adds chicks that ride horses and many other sexual devices, well, this game gets the giggle of approval. This game is pleasing. A game close to my heart.
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game Shorts. I'm gonna go play some Spy vs. Spy. Good night.